the biggest thing was, learning a lot, seeing what they're doing in Rotterdam and Amsterdam, and they've kind of said it again and again in a lot of their lectures about the fact that they've decided to make this big shift to not kind of live against the water, but really try and live with it.
Well, I learned a lot about what's going on in the Netherlands for flood control, which is really fascinating. It was a big issue for us in New York. Learned about the sand machine, which I found very interesting. Just basically piling a lot of sand on the coast of southern Netherlands. It's very exciting. And I learned some interesting things about our own city here. A lot of panelists from New York who I had
interaction with the Dutch in terms of the way that they're very single-minded in terms of their concern about the sea, much more so than we are, because they are so vulnerable, being a country that's below sea level.
Beyond a sense of possibility and sort of like the feeling that anything and everything has a solution, and for me as a designer, that it has a physical solution. It's really interesting, and it just makes me want to explore more and investigate more.
Dutch deal with the problems, and now New York City deals with the problem. They are more positive about the things, that they see the challenges as opportunities, whereas we are a little bit conservative in that front, and I think we should open up more and just deal with these challenges in a more positive way and include design as a creative way to deal with it.
Someone was talking about the indirect impacts of water and how much water it actually takes to produce the things that we consume on a daily basis. For example, they quoted a statistic that it actually takes 16,000 gallons to produce a piece of steak. 16,000 gallons of water to produce a piece of steak when you factor in how much water a cow consumes.
The most interesting fact for me was the energy-water connection, and especially the energy-water-agriculture connection. So it turns out that if you have irrigation that's more efficient and uses less water, then you need less fertilizer, and that means that you need less energy cost to go into the fertilizer.
So vulnerable, being a country that's below sea level.
We have a lot to learn about how to work with water from the Dutch.
Water infrastructure needs more attention in the United States.